Qui tam provisions in the False Claims Act allow private citizens to file lawsuits on behalf of the government if they are aware of an individual or company defrauding the government. Qui tam whistleblowers can receive between 15 and 30% of the government's recovery if one occurs. Today on Fraud Files, we'll look at the case of a suburban Chicago diagnostics company that offers home sleep testing accused of defrauding Medicare and 4 other federal healthcare programs through kickbacks and unnecessary home sleep testing. Make sure to watch the entire story to avoid missing any of the details. Remember to subscribe to this channel and click the bell icon to be notified when new videos are posted. Let's get started. A suburban Chicago diagnostics company that offers home sleep testing has agreed to pay $3.5 million to settle a civil lawsuit accusing the company of defrauding Medicare and 4 other federal healthcare programs through kickbacks and unnecessary home sleep testing. The suit, filed in U.S. District Court in Chicago, claimed that Snap Diagnostics, LLC, a nationwide provider of home sleep testing diagnostic services based in Wheeling, Illinois, its founder, Gil Raviv, and its vice president, Stephen Burton, violated the False Claims Act and the Anti-Kickback Statute by fraudulently billing Medicare and 4 other federal healthcare programs for medically unnecessary services and services promoted by kickbacks. The settlement resolves 2 civil lawsuits filed under the False Claims Act's qui tam, or whistleblower provisions. The act allows private citizens to sue on behalf of the government for false claims and share in any recovery. Prior to the settlement, the United States intervened in the 2 lawsuits and filed a complaint in intervention. The settlement agreement does not constitute an admission of liability by Snap, Raviv, or Burton, nor does it constitute a concession by the U.S. that its claims are not well-founded. According to the lawsuit, Raviv directed Snap to submit claims for patients' 2nd and 3rd nights of home sleep testing when the company knew that only a single night of testing was required to effectively diagnose obstructive sleep apnea and routinely tested and claimed only 1 night for patients with private health care insurance. Snap agreed to pay the United States $3.5 million as part of a settlement agreement approved by U.S. District Judge Mary M. Rowland, while Raviv will pay $300,000 and Burton $125,000 for a total settlement amount of $3.925 million. These payments represent amounts that the U.S. is willing to accept solely because of Snap, Raviv, and Burton's respective financial conditions, as demonstrated by sworn financial disclosures. Snap and Raviv also entered into a corporate integrity agreement with the Office of Inspector General of the United States Department of Health and Human Services, which required Snap to retain an independent review organization to perform annual claims reviews and submit reports to the OIG HHS, among other things. The settlement was announced by John R. Lausch, Jr., United States Attorney for the Northern District of Illinois, Emerson Bowie, Jr., Special Agent in charge of the FBI's Chicago Field Office, Cynthia A. Bruce, Special Agent in charge of the U.S. Department of Defense Officer of Inspector General, Defense Criminal Investigative Service, Southeast Field Office, and Gregory Billingsley, Special Agent in charge of the U.S. Senior Litigation Counsel, Sarah J. North, and Assistant U.S. Attorney Kate Flannery represented the government. When healthcare providers fail to properly bill for federally funded treatment, government programs and American taxpayers suffer, U.S. Attorney Lausch said. Our office remains dedicated to safeguarding taxpayers and preserving the integrity of our federal healthcare system. American taxpayers should never be forced to foot the bill for private companies looking to profit by defrauding government programs, said FBI Special Agent in charge Bowie. The FBI will continue to collaborate with law enforcement and prosecutors to combat illegal kickback schemes and ensure justice is served within the federal medical system. We aggressively investigate cases of fraud that divert funds from VA programs intended to benefit our country's veterans and their families, said VA OIG Special Agent in charge Billingsley. The VA OIG appreciates the efforts of the U.S. Attorney's Office and our law enforcement partners in this joint investigation. We urge anyone who suspects fraud against the VA to contact the VA OIG hotline. We are proud to be a part of this collaborative effort and would like to thank our law enforcement partners as well as the United States Attorney's Office for their dedication and excellent work in this case, RRB OIG Inspector General Dickman said. Medicare fraud remains a top priority for federal law enforcement, and providers who take advantage of our healthcare system will not be tolerated. The individuals involved in this scheme defrauded TRICARE, and I am pleased that the United States Attorney's Office is seeking justice, said DCIS Special Agent in Charge Bruce. DCIS agents will continue to pursue individuals who illegally profit from our military healthcare system as well as all taxpayers. Whistleblowers are critical in exposing fraud and corruption in the healthcare industry. Fraudulent schemes can be especially harmful to patients and undermine trust in the medical system. Whistleblowers assisted the DOJ in recovering $1.6 billion in settlements in fiscal year 2021. The Department of Justice cited healthcare fraud as the leading source of the department's False Claims Act settlements and judgments. And that concludes today's episode of Fraud Files with the case of a suburban Chicago diagnostics company, Snap Diagnostics, and was accused of defrauding Medicare and 4 other federal healthcare programs through kickbacks and unnecessary home sleep testing. Remember to sleep soundly knowing these criminals are brought to justice. We hope you had a good time watching the video. If this is the case, please subscribe to and like our channel. Stay tuned to our channel for more amazing videos like this one by clicking the bell icon. Please leave your thoughts in the comment section below. We'll see you in the next episode of Fraud Files.